Hey everybody, Gardener Tess here, and I wanted to take some time and show you guys how to propagate ivy houseplants. So this here is a very vigorous vining plant. Its base is up there, but if you can see these little shoots that are coming out of it, it's trying to grow every which way that it can and establish roots. I've even seen this try to root in the carpet. So it's a very hardy plant. And I want to propagate it and get more pots going. So I'm going to take an end of it and make sure that there are at least a few leaves and at least a few nodes where the roots will come out of. And I'm going to cut there. So to cut, I have my scissors. Just in case your scissors might be contaminated by anything that could kill off the plant, we want to give it a good head start and not risk infection. So I'm going to pour a little bit of hydrogen peroxide into this cup of water, just a splash will do. And then I will dunk my scissors in just to make sure that they're clean. Alright, so that's that. And once we cut these, I'm going to put them in this glass of water, but I like to let my tap water sit out overnight so that any chlorine in it that it's treated with will evaporate overnight. So this I filled earlier, and I'm just going to pour some in here. Alright. So next with my plant, I'm going to find an end. It grows out like hair. So find one with some healthy leaves on it and just make the cut above one of those nodes. So if I'm going to include these two leaves, then I'll cut it here so that it's a shorter stem. If I want it to be longer to start, I'll cut it here. I might do a couple of each and experiment with them, but we at least want to make sure that there are these nodes protruding. So this plant has quite a few all along here. I don't know if you can tell, but there are many nodes, much like potatoes. So I'm just going to cut this here. It's kind of like trimming haircut. Now, in order to get this in the glass, I might actually pick off one of these leaves at the base, just so that I can stick it in the glass a little easier. And let's get another one. See, this one has a nice lot of nodes. So I'll cut it here, above the node, and then this wound will heal over on the original plant. If you want to cut it at an angle, it will heal a little bit quicker. Well, not quicker, but it will heal better. And then we'll pick off the lower leaves of this stem and stick it in a glass of water. So any of the nodes that are submerged in this water now, the plant will recognize that there are nutrients and water available, and they'll start growing even more vigorously, where before they were just in the air. So this signals to the plant that it's ready to grow faster. And we'll watch this over the next few days. I imagine that we'll start seeing out of these nodes a little white kind of cap, a white head, and that means that the plant's pushing out its energy to form roots. And so it'll be a very tender spot, and the white will indicate new growth. So I'll probably just do one more here and see how it goes. This one is in the process of starting a new leaf. You see this little kind of finger that sticks up. So that will end up unfolding into more leaves. So I'll cut it maybe right here. And cut off these lower leaves. Many, many nodes on that one. And we'll stick it in the water. So this is a really fun way to watch plant growth because we'll be able to see the plants through this clear glass. And once they've established roots, then we can put them in more potting soil, and we're essentially multiplying our stock plant. So that's what we call propagating. So this is for a very common type of ivy that grows well in the household, evidently. All right, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.